folks, Bob Rogers with Hawaiian Trike. We're heading back to Kailua today and continuing our Makai to Mauka tour from the ocean to the mountains. Last week at sea level we finished up at Kauai Nui Marsh, and today we're heading uphill towards Mount Olomana. So check your tire pressure, make sure your batteries are charged, turn your flashers on, we're going triking. Well, this is KALANIANA Highway. We are heading towards the mountain area up from the Kailua Bay area. And this is, that light back there is the end of KALANIANA Highway. This is the same highway that we started with out in Wailakahala after Diamond Head. So Diamond Head, around the island, around Hanauma Bay, around Makapu Point, through Waimanalo. Well, this is the end of that highway. So that mountain to our right there is Olomana, and we're going to go around the base of that. An interesting story from what we call small kid time is on the left. You see a lot of barbed wire and fences, and you see that sign right there. On the right, well, this is the correctional facilities for Oahu for the women on the left, and the adolescents on the right. Back in the 60s, it was the boys' home on the left and the girls' home on the right. And every time, I'm telling you, every time my single parent mom would drive us out to the beach out in this area, she'd always say, if you don't behave yourself, you're going to end up in the boys' home. I'm like, oh my gosh, I was scared. I was such a good boy, but you know, she was just trying to be that single mom and manage us properly. And we are taking the Old Kalanianaoli Highway. That new one that we were just on, that's the new freeway. That's been there 30, 40 years. And that we used to go on, windy little road, and I thought we'd capture that as we look for ways to get around the base of that mountain there. I know this road has a lot of telephone lines on it. It's not the ideal place for a drone, but I thought we'd give it a try. There's not much traffic on here. Plus, it would be a challenge to keep the drone low. Well, you know I like to explore. Let's go.
I left you lonely in a crowded room with girls dance slowly, 2 by 2. I thought you'd curl up and just fade away, leaving me free to wander in this tune. Why do you run from the light of the moon as it shines in your eyes? Why do you run when there's no place to go? Why do you hide when I talk to you? Why do you hide from the moon? take off your wandering shoes. Lay your head under that waterfall. Let it spill through your long silky hair, flowing down your face along the lines that scrawl. Why do you run from the light of the moon as it shines in your eyes? Why do you run when there's no place to go? Why do you hide when I talk to you? Why do you hide from the moon? You deserve much more than this. Why you've been down and surely missed. Shine on. Seems you'd make a good candidate. Go by. I only hope you can relate to the passing of the moonbeams as they glimmer in your eyes. Shines in your eyes. Why do you run when there's no place to go? Why do you hide when I talk to you? Why do you hide from the moon? Why do you hide from the why do you hide from the moon? Why do you hide from the moon? Rainbow.
Well, Mount Olomana is one of our great hikes that we have on the Windward Shores. As a kid, I'd climbed this mountain a bunch of times, camped at the base. In my teen years, I'd go climbing it with a couple of friends. And I remember one time we went out with, I was in high school, and I had gone out with a couple buddies, and one of the guys was the senior class president. Anyway, we get all the way up to the top. There are 3 peaks, by the way. So we're at peak 1, and the guy disappears. We don't see him. Anyway, he goes over the side, and all of a sudden we see this giant flame come up from the other side. The whole top of the mountain is on fire, and he comes running back. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. Anyway, we're scared. We could hear sirens coming, like they could even get up there. And all of a sudden, a big wind comes and blows the whole thing out. Well, we go and stomp on all the embers and get everything back to normal. As an adult, I've taken a few hikes up this mountain. You usually start the hike on peak 1 and you have to use a cable up the steep trail. 10 years ago, some buddies and I went and did peak 2. You go to 1 and then you go to peak 2. That was cool. 2 months later, we made it all the way to peak 3, and that was a big accomplishment. That was a very scary, very steep climb up on peak 3. Anyway, that's the story of the Olomanas and the 3 peaks. Hope you enjoyed it. How about we all chip in and buy this lot right ahead of us here? Huh? That's Rabbit Island. Remember that? Makapu Point. You can barely see the lighthouse. And there's Kailua. And that turtle-shaped peninsula is the KANEOHE Marine Corps Air Station. Kailua has a population of about 38,000. Well, we'll go down to Kailua on another episode and get down to the beach there. It's gorgeous.
Aloha, welcome to my island. I'd like to share.
Well, that was a great ride coming down that windy Kalanianaoli Highway, the old road that is, and having that drone chase us. We had a couple issues that we had to deal with. Oh, bro, you had plenty kind of problems on this ride, huh? Oh, no worry. I got them all cut and paste over here. Yeah, check them out. So you guys know that the drone hovers at 8 feet, okay, default. And here you go, taking off on a road, down a road, and here comes this 10-foot high truck. Wow! Woo. Look at you. You're squeezing your Kool-Aid there, brother. Oh, and then you almost hit the electrical pole. Wow, bro, we almost had fried drone. Good thing that Skydio get all the sensors on it. Okay, and then you get stuck in a tree. And then you spend like 5 minutes trying to land a drone. This way, that way. Oh, no, go this way. No, go back this way. No, this way. You're so worried they're going to land on the highway there. Oh my gosh, back and forth. Which way is it going to go? You're making me dizzy, bro. Oh, you finally land them. Okay, back to you, Bob. To deal with. And then we got up in the drone to take a look at the mountain, Mount Olomana. Well, next episode, we're heading on a bike route that takes us right along the base of the Ko'olau mountain range. We're going to try to get up really good, nice and close. So, you guys have a great week. Catch you in the next ride. Aloha.
Aloha, welcome to my island. I'd like to share my paradise. Won't you walk along with me?